Welcome to Nerd TV. Today's Nerd Show is brought to you by Soden Bowl, the best in competitive gaming e-league since 2009, featuring the industry's best live game broadcasts, rewards benefits, RSA certified memorabilia auctions, and much, much more. Join in on the fun today. Check out sodenbowl.com to become part of the community, or download the app on Google Play and iTunes now. And in part by Allied Plumbing and Heat, located in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and servicing the greater Colorado Springs area. For all your commercial and residential plumbing and heating needs, call Allied today at 719-339-9118. Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. All right, everybody. I hope you're ready because it's been a few weeks. I know you missed us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nerd Show. With you, as always, is your host with the most, baby, Mr. Marsmatic. The camera adds 5.897 kilograms. Don't know if you knew that, Matty Ice. I did the math myself a little bit earlier, so it does check out. With me, as always, guys, you know him. He's the good-looking one over there, but he is in some rough shape. Everybody, yeah. Matty Ice!
Definitely hurting this week, but, you know, been going downhill. Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah, it's been rough, you know, a week since my birthday. So.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, a week ago today, Matty Ice hit 32 years old, and he has been feeling it ever since, to say the least. Is that accurate?
Yeah, pretty accurate. Yeah, I mean, I hurt my back playing softball last week, and then this week, as you can tell, I'm in a
I don't know if you can catch the sling a little bit there.
Yeah, the sling. We have a grade 3 shoulder, you know, AC joint.
Ooh, yeah. We got to get you some bling for the sling, my man. We got to get you some
stuff.
Some bling for the sling, my man.
Yeah.
Well, Maddie, over here, we wanted to make sure that Nerd TV recognized you on your birthday, my friend. So we got a little happy birthday song for you. And
I like it.
The classic time that you met the Bills. Man, we'll never forget that. Yep. Got right down there in the end zone with them after that big...
yeah, you were there with me, though, too.
Oh, yeah.
You can see in the background. You get the touchdown going.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Matty Ice.
I appreciate it. Was not expecting that at all. So
Hold my beer. We're holding Matty Ice's beer today, folks. Oh, Matty, it's good to be back. Cheers to you, my friend. Good old Canadian beer here from Buffalo, New York, as always.
Good old Bud Light Seltzer.
The seltzers.
Retro pack.
The retro pack's nice. Yeah. You like it?
Solid.
Nothing but good flavor.
We got blue raspberry now. So.
I got my beefs with them. They always throw like a crap flavor in those things, usually it's like mango suntan lotion or some shit.
Oh, yeah. I usually give those to you, so yeah.
It's, yeah, and I just drink them when there's nothing left, you know. What do we got in store for them today, Maddie? It is getting close, as everybody knows, to fantasy season right around the corner.
Super excited. Always excited for fantasy season.
Means that Soden Bowl season is coming right after it.
Yeah.
But speaking of Soden Bowl news, and guys, if you're not sure who we're brought to you by, it's always Soden Bowl, professional level esports league since 2009. Soden Bowl, come get some, baby. Soden Bowl is coming up in 20 days, the start of the next season. But before we can do that, we owe our dues to a good friend over here on on Nerd TV. Let us broadcast this game, ladies and gentlemen, on a perfect season.
19-0.
Grimy 216, baby.
Props to him.
His Cleveland Browns go 19-0 for the perfect
His
season.
Cleveland Browns and Drew Carey on the bottom there.
Drew Carey, baby. Always with Drew Carey. Got to represent Cleveland, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of looking worse for the wear, too. But, you know.
Yeah, no, the price is wrong with Drew. I tell you what, he's definitely got. He looks worse than Bob Barker did.
Yeah, yeah, when he was 95 years old.
Yeah, I mean, he needs a tan or something. I guess you don't get a lot of tans in Cleveland, but
yeah,
let's
isn't
see.
he in California? Like, shouldn't he get plenty of sun and vitamin D?
Come on. I don't know. That man is hiding in a cave or something. Doesn't want too many people staking out his house with stupid sweatshirts on, saying that they love him and where they're from. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about your bachelorette program. He doesn't.
No, probably not.
Nah, guys, join us in the chat. Let's see. Grimy and his Dirty Browns taking down
Dirty
Jim
Browns.
Jones. It's a GYM Jones. I like it. Jim Jones, 14-6 in the 110th season of the Soden Bowl League. That was the Pro League. Again, big ups to the champ over there, Grimy, and his
Hell yeah.
110 Soden Bowl champion, Cleveland Browns, 19-0. One more for him.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Perfect season. You got to give him props.
Whew.
Yeah.
That is how that circuit is closing out, because Madden 22 is right around the corner. So,
It's exciting news. Yeah, I mean, highly anticipated.
guys, if you haven't seen what's going on over at Soden Bowl, I think it's time to check it out. Bringing over the Soden Bowl. It is, first off,
Brand new website.
website's looking great. Just waiting on the franchise patch before all the stats and everything really sync up. But it is looking beautiful as always. The Godfather S. Soden does nothing but the best. Right here you can see the road
score
to perfection.
14-6. The defensive battle in that 110th Super Bowl.
Jim Jones and the Packers only putting up 6 points. But Grimey's 14. Not that much, but enough. He always got that good defense, man.
Myles Garrett, showed up big.
Myles Garrett, he looks. I saw him in the NFL Top 100. He looked bigger this year.
Tank.
He is mad. His shoulders are ridiculous, dude.
And then you got Jadeveon Clowney now on the line with him, so it's gonna be a pretty star-studded defensive line for the Browns. Pretty scary to go up against.
That offense better get their crap. That passing offense better get their crap.
Oh yeah. Nick Chubb. We believe in Nick Chubb running the ball, so yeah, it's all on Baker.
But also going on with Soden Bowl, guys, the new broadcast schedule. Take a look at everything that is going on in this beautiful league. Couldn't have picked a better cover boy for the schedule.
Oh.
The broadcast schedule release. Woo-hoo-hoo! Big stuff. Josh Allen, job bomb. Guys, if you don't know, it comes to you straight out of Buffalo. All right. 14216-716. Check it if you don't believe us. This is Soden Bowl's lineup, and man, does it feel cool to see Tuesday, doesn't it?
Hell yeah.
Tuesday, Nerd TV featuring Mars and Matty Eyes. The two break down everything sports, including Soden Bowl and Pro League news. You dang right. Woo, we got...
Now we're official. We made the website. I don't know.
Hallelujah.
Woohoo! Pat ourselves on the back for that. I like it. It's pretty cool to see. So
got the GOAT himself, Snipes, coming in on Wednesday doing his classic. He's got the...
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love a Snipes presentation. We got the Godfather doing his Monday Night Football right there. S. Soden. Can always expect the best from S. Soden. I mean, his name's on the trophy. We got CG, a young gunner. I like CG from last year. I'm glad to see he's getting in on some. And even on Sundays, we are going to be treated to some play-by-play action by new Hall of Famer, Mr. Kylo Ren. Hugs and kisses. Woo!
Hell yeah.
So that's good news coming out of Soden Bowl over there. Going back, the Legends League is also having a lot of fun. Right now, we got predictions up. So if you guys don't know, the regular the Soden Bowl Pro League, which was the next gen league from last year, is going back to normal Soden Bowl. The Pro League, in fact, then is turning into a Legends League, basically. And man, it's going to be all custom rosters, guys. So
star-studded names.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's more an arcadey, I guess, style. You're going to have more freedom to play around. I believe salary caps are going to be off, and a lot of other different league settings will be changed because your team's going to be full of nothing but top-notch legend players.
Like your boy Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly, notable mention. I like it. We also got old schoolers, Bart Starr back there. But then also...
we still got some of the young guns, like Patrick Mahomes and Rodgers. So.
I mean, Mahomes already a legend in Kansas City, and Rodgers, I mean, first ballot Hall of Famer secure right there. So kind of hard to have Green Bay without him.
So who would you start at quarterback then? You got Favre, Bart Starr, and Aaron Rodgers.
Whew.
I mean, I don't know how you could go wrong, but I mean...
Looks like you got some trade capital.
That's, Green Bay, stacked.
Oh, you got a hell of a backup.
And a backup.
And a backup. And a backup. So.
But Brett Favre never gets injured. So
I know, yeah.
You don't need a backup for Brett Favre.
No, you don't. You don't. You just need a net to catch them balls, otherwise it's going to break your damn fingers. Yeah, maybe some ace bandages or something like that. Rounding out here at Soden Bowl. That's a take a look there. Yeah, that's so that's the top QBs from going to be the Legends League there, and then the official Soden Bowl League gets underway September 20th. If you didn't see it multiple times
bold
in
face
this
right there,
beautiful website.
There you go.
Gorgeous. Guys, also check out the app. It's on your Play Store. It's on your iTunes app. It's everywhere you can get apps, guys. I mean, you know where to get apps? Go get Soden Bowl. How about Discord? Check out Discord. Check out the Soden Bowl Discord. That's where you're really going to find all the in-depth news and be able to chat with the community and see what else is going on. Collector's Corner should be back up and kicking soon. Get a chance to win some RSA certified autograph memorabilia and take a look at maybe new leagues that are coming out within the Soden Bowl network. Also, let's not forget to mention here the Diamond Dynasty League here, MLB The Show, hosted by the one and only Joe Dubs. Joe Dubs, big friend of the show, so always got to throw support there. Joe Dubs, check him out at Joe Dubs Do The Sports on YouTube, or you can check him out at JDubs35 on Twitch, and see what he's doing over there in the MLB The Show League there on Soden Bowl Network. So that is some fun stuff today that we've got going on. Stuff to look forward to. I brought the single cam on you real quick. You got to be sharp on your toes at 32. You know?
No, I don't know.
I know. Look, you're broke. Woo. Woo. Oh, this poor man. For the first time ever, you don't got bleeding shins from sliding, and instead,
I mean, honestly, I've never broken a bone in my body. This is the worst injury I've ever had. So
12 weeks.
Knock on wood. It could be worse. So.
Modern medical technology, Matty Ice. We're gonna get you in touch with the Bills training staff via Nerd TV and all our friends out there.
But I mean, it was worth it. I made the catch, and we won the game.
And we won the game.
So I mean, it's tough to argue that it wasn't worth it.
It was.
I'm
worth
feeling the pain and paying the price right now, but it is what it is.
You got the win. That's all that matters, Maddie.
Still alive in the playoffs, and I'll be there to cheer on the
cheer
on the squad the rest of the way.
I know. We thought you might be able to get back in 2 weeks. That's why we're not doctors, eh? That is why we are not doctors. Hampton PK in the chat. Hi, Mama. Gotta love my Dukes. Always represent. She brings the nerd the nerd apparel out for everybody, and she's teaching your small children to read. So go check out carolporterbooks.com for more information.
And respect your teachers.
And respect your goddamn teachers, everybody. Otherwise, you end up with a bad mouth like me. You know, my mom didn't become a teacher till I was out of high school, so it was too late. She would have tried harder to save me.
You were the reason why she decided to go into teaching.
Yeah, she was like,
this piece of shit.
Yeah, I gotta go see if it was him or it was the teachers. Turns out it was the teachers. It wasn't me. Come on now, you're golden boy. Golden boy. My my other pen's golden. The golden vape boy. Woo! About over 2 months, Maddie.
That's a pretty good deal.
2 months, over 2 months without an actual cigarette. I'm gonna give myself a freaking air horn because I'm super happy about that. So
I mean, give yourself another one just for fiscal responsibility. You know? And that's the side I go.
Fiscal responsibility. That one is, you don't hear that go with Marsmatic very often. No.
No. So you gotta take it.
So that was fun. That was our Soda Bowl starter offer here on the Nerd Show. As always, we're going to move along and head into one of the funner segments that we like to do over here. It is our Weekly Geek. Guys, we bring you interesting nerd and geek topics from all across the land, whatever piques our interest. Could be weird stories, could be technology based, could be anything nerd. What do we got from this week?
Whatever we're feeling, basically. So I mean, like, how do you say this? Is it Doke V or Doke 5?
Guys, Doke V is a game that popped up this week at gamescom 2021. It guys, the rest of the gaming conferences is, gone to shit. E3 gone to shit. This one again was all online this year, so it wasn't actually in conference with hands-on demos, but man, did they have some cool stuff that I did not know was coming. Bring you on over.
I just don't even know what to look at. Like, looking at the images and everything, it's just like it seems like a Pokemon realm-ish type of, hey, you're the human or whatever, and you got all your animals or Pokemon around you.
Telling Maddie Ice about this game that I saw in here, guys, and we'll get into some of the other stuff. But let's show you this trailer. I don't know what the hell this game is about, where it came from. It looks kiddie, but at the same time, it looks freaking wild. You guys tell me what you think.
I mean, that's the vibe I got.
It's gonna be special.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's got this kiddie vibe, right?
Yeah. Like Pokemon.
I don't know what the hell this is right now, I think they're playing games or something, I don't know.
Alright,
now we got a little bit of an open world going. Whoa, that was like it just keeps getting crazier and crazier, man.
Where I get the Pokemon vibe.
So I was trying to explain this game.
Domino?
I was trying to explain this game to you, and you just can't. You just gotta show the people.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff I knew was coming out at Gamescom. This looked pretty wild. Caught me off guard. It just keeps getting crazier. And these freaking jet skiing now.
It's a wide variety of stuff you can do. It looks like.
They're gonna play that song the whole damn game though. I'm not.
Yeah, pretty much that is a turnoff. Yeah.
I am not gonna be able to deal with that. Here's
Because
another.
you're a rock star, Mars.
Here's another.
Rock star.
I am a rock star, baby. Always. At least I
You want to
have the withered old body of one. Check out this game, Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb. Saved from annihilation by enemies.
think the video. Email man.
Cult of the Lamb, man.
You gotta shepherd your flock.
And look, it turns into like a little Minecraft or something, or your little Clash of Clans or something like that. Huh? Clash of Clans, you're still
Yeah.
playing Clash of Clans. aren't you,
I
Mike?
still am, yeah.
Damn, that is dedication. Man. Playing Madden 2015 still. You got with the
Got a 10 out of like 20 years.
Mexico Conquistadors.
Yeah, the Mexico Conquistadors, man. Pretty solid.
Can't believe that. I know there's stipulations, but still hurts no matter what. It was a Madden from 6-7 years ago, and it's probably still more playable than some of the new ones. But that is Cult of the Lamb. What else new at Gamescom? There was a lot of information, a lot of big stuff. Obviously, one of the biggest ones, especially for all of our Xbox listeners here, is Halo got its official release date coming December 8th.
Big Halo fan. Always liked it. Still like it. Yeah, so it'll be cool to play.
Unfortunately, Maddie, it isn't coming with its co-op campaign mode or its creative mode, the Forge, quite yet. That'll be obviously later installed with some DLC, but the co-op campaign looked pretty cool. I like co-op stuff. Not necessarily I always have to go against 40 assassins that shoot me in the fucking forehead before I can even turn around.
So you're saying you're not that good?
No.
That way?
Nor can I turn around very fast, even in a video game.
Yeah.
In real life, it's even worse. Plus, I get dizzy. But motion blur is a real attribute setting in my everyday life.
Yeah.
It does happen quite often. So, Halo's coming out December 8th. Guys, a new Saints Row, Maddie. I don't know if you are a big fan of the Saints Row franchise.
I have never played.
But Saints Row is basically just Grand Theft Auto on crack. Is way over the top. Does it have the...
I've tried one of those two things, but, yeah.
And you've never played Grand Theft Auto. That's so weird. But it is... they're always fun. The last rendition was way over the top. I think aliens took over the world and turned it into the Matrix, and you were basically Neo. And
I mean, who wouldn't want to be Neo, though?
it was pretty dope. But this Saints Row, Manny, is a reboot. Reboots are the thing these days, so they are rebooting it. But it came out of nowhere. Was not on my radar at all, and they say that it's dropping February 25th.
So,
Of 2022, so that's not too far off.
I mean, depends what clock you're looking at, but okay.
I mean, for a game that just came out of nowhere like this, total reboot.
6 months. I guess.
I figure, that's not too bad. They'll probably delay it though.
We will see.
To have a February hard date on it is pretty ballsy by Volition, but they're no CD Projekt Red. Other Xbox notables, Forza 5 comes out November 5th. That's looking gorgeous. The Gunk, I don't know if you guys have seen this game. It is another Xbox exclusive. I don't even know if it's on this page here, but it, again, looks very weird and new. You're like sucking up gunk with a massive vacuum and then going around and through the open platforming world and solving puzzles some sort of way, I suppose. Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, an old homage to the classic arcade Turtles that we all know and loved. Spent many quarters at Major Magic's and Chuck E. Cheese and Putt Putt.
Major Magic.
Yeah, you missed out on Major Magic.
Never.
You don't know Major
Never heard of
Magic's. It was Chuck E. Cheese, except all of the fucking everything was themed after the Beatles. So Major Magic was Sgt. Pepper. There was a big animatronic walrus playing the saxophone, man. You could get in a yellow submarine as a 4-year-old and have the time of your life. It was fantastic. Chuck E. Cheese was really the lowbrow version of Major Magic. That big,
I don't need no yellow submarine.
that big dirty rat fucking
terrible.
running around. Who wants to eat fucking rat pizza? That doesn't even make any goddamn sense.
I mean, there's a whole movie on it, Ratatouille. I mean, you want to eat this rat chef's food. It's good stuff.
That's a French rat, though.
Oh, okay.
This
that
wasn't
makes
the
all
rat
the
down on
difference.
Harlem
Okay.
and Bailey, like.
Well,
This wasn't a City of Buffalo rat, you
yeah,
know?
I hear you. Yeah, sorry, I got my context wrong.
Chuck E. Cheese is about the size of one of the rats I saw the other day run through the yard.
I steer clear of that.
He looked at me, asked me to bum a cigarette. I told him I don't smoke anymore. And he,
Oh.
and he was on his way.
I was gravely disappointed.
It was. Another. What else we got? Nerd Weekly. Oh, movies and TV shows coming out in September, man.
Yeah.
Not too much, man. Really, I got IMDb here just to scroll through. So,
I mean, the major one obviously is Marvel's Shanghai. 10 Rings. So, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. I believe it's Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. Whatever it is,
So,
that comes out soon. That comes out September 3rd. I'll see it. Will you see it? You gonna see it, Maddie? Thumbs up.
hell yeah.
Thumbs
hell yeah.
down.
I mean, the main actor, I like him. He's in a Netflix show, Kim's Convenience. So I'll definitely go see it.
Kim's Convenience. Great comedy.
Real funny. Yeah. So.
Mick turned us on to that.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Mick. Thanks for being in the fantasy draft the other week there, Mick.
Hell yeah.
Look forward to doing the real thing quite soon.
Pretty soon. I'm ready to beat everybody.
So Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings comes out on the 3rd. There's a Wonder Years reboot coming. That comes out on the 22nd.
Didn't watch the first one. I won't watch the reboot.
Wow, bro. Don't diss Fred Savage, bro.
Yeah, I'll keep the Wonder Years in the past, okay?
Don't.
Dead in
This
the
is
grave.
the National Savagery League, our fantasy
And the
league.
grave.
And guess what? Turns out it was named after Fred Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Fred and Ben.
Fred.
Boy Meets the Wonder Years. The combo. Card counter. Bleh. I was going to say cord
Bleh.
cutter. I've been too busy with my Fire Stick. Card counter looks good with your boy, what was it? The pilot, Poe Dameron. I don't know his real name.
Yeah, Star Wars, yeah.
But that looks pretty sick, and it's got our other buddy from Ready Player One.
Ready Player One, correct.
So that one is coming, I believe, to Netflix. That comes out September 10th. It is a Scorsese production. It's not directed or written by him, but still a Martin
So
Scorsese. He's
somehow
got his name on it.
affiliated. Yeah, he's like producer or something.
So that's interesting to hear. Doom Patrol, if you guys are a fan of Doom Patrol, Season 3 comes out on the 23rd. Doom Patrol is a little weird for my taste personally, but maybe you're a big Brendan Fraser fan, you know? Maybe you're on the new Brendan Fraser trend that's going around the
Is
interwebs.
that a big train coming?
They're comparing him to Keanu Reeves, and it's goddamn ridiculous. You know? Goddamn ridiculous. It's freaking John Wick. Your favorite show, The Good Doctor, comes
I
out
do like The Good Doctor.
26, everybody.
Yeah.
So if want a feel good doctor show.
Yeah, and if you also want to catch any more of Freddie Highmore, the main actor of The Good Doctor, great movie out there just came out on Netflix, The Vault. Great movie.
The Vault. You were telling me a
Vault.
little bit about this.
Yes.
What is The Vault about, Maddie?
The Vault. So he just graduated from prestigious college. I don't want to know. Say Harvard.
Okay.
He's an
Say
engineer. And so he was recruited by someone. I don't know. Somebody
Really try
steals.
not to spoil. I hope the
Yeah.
audience appreciates him not spoiling this for you.
Yeah, it's like how to. So he's recruited to potentially break into the Bank of Spain. So
The Bank of Spain.
the Bank of Spain,
Recruited to break
In
into the Bank of
Barcelona.
Spain.
So
I would imagine
Pretty cool.
first thing on the application, do you speak Spanish?
that was not on the application.
You don't? Does he not speak
No.
any Spanish? That seems like you could run into some
could?
difficulties.
That was not on it. It was, can you break this vault?
Is he still on the spectrum? And while he breaks into this bank, the Good Doctor. That was politically correct, right? I don't know if maybe that's why he got recruited. You know,
He is.
breaks locks like nobody's goddamn business.
Nah, it's a great movie. I liked it a lot. So
Get that money, Good Doctor. Y'all don't get paid enough. Y'all don't get paid enough. The nurses, y'all don't get paid enough. Give them some money. Air horn nurses. We love our medical staff, you know?
yeah, some more than others.
Nurses, teachers, first responders. You are, you don't like the medical staff because you got to keep visiting them? Is that-
No. I said some more than others, like referring to some nurse practitioner that we know.
Oh my lord! I got a lot of nurse friends. I got a lot of people that can hopefully fix me when I inevitably break
Yeah.
walking up the stairs or something like that. But guys, that does it for our weekly geek. That was good. Love doing the weekly geek.
Yeah. hell yeah.
Guys, Gamescom is over, so if you want any more information, you can check out that website that you saw earlier and read all the other reviews and stuff. But that is going to move us ahead. Normally we'd have sports update, then we'd go into Fantasy Insider or something like that, but to be real with you guys, there's no other sports on but freaking baseball right now.
Pretty much the Yankees have dominated since the All-Star break. They won 13 straight just recently and now are on a 3-game losing streak. So that's your sports update. They're leading the wild card. Came out of nowhere. Still fighting for the division. That's kind of the baseball update.
And that was your sports update. All right.
Go Yankees.
Because all the sports guys are centered around the most important time of the year.
It was a very big day.
It is.
It was a cut day.
It was cut day. Here in our Fantasy Insider.
There we go.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
So all the NFL rosters had to go down from 80 to 53.
53.
So
Ouch.
each team had to cut 27 players.
Matty Ice
Yeah.
Was there any notable cuts today that you could think
Notable?
of off the top
I
of
mean,
your head
obviously-
by chance?
With that, I mean, with almost 600 people being cut, 900. Yeah, 900. people being cut.
900. Anybody notable stick out to you today?
I guess I would start with Cam Newton. Mr. Bill Belichick. Cam Newton's our starting quarterback.
What?
Cam Newton's our starting quarterback. And cut day, they dropped him. So, I mean, besides being surprised based on what they say every time, I'm not ultimately surprised because Mac Jones looked very good in the preseason.
For sure. You could tell that Cam's clock was ticking.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Cam's clock was ticking. And Mac Jones has been looking better than I want to admit this whole preseason. New England could have got themselves a steal there, but man, big cut. That one really came out of nowhere. He was not that expensive. You just have to think that
No.
Bill was pissed off about the COVID thing or something.
I'm sure that didn't make. I'm sure that, slightly made it easier for them to get to move on. Is if he's not vaccinated, we got to deal with this. He's got to be out longer, and he potentially could contract COVID and spread it to other players. Yeah, I mean that's.
You felt like he was
higher
never really on Bill's good side. It felt weird that they even brought him in last year.
I mean, since day one, I always thought it was a weird pairing, marriage, however you want to call it. Like, he doesn't play the standard pocket passer offense that Tom Brady has done in the past. 19, 18 years he was there with them. So
Too many goddamn years. To think that
yeah, I mean, I'm scared as a Bills fan because Mac Jones, I think, fills that role very, very well.
Yeah.
He is not. I mean, he can be mobile, but he's not mobile.
He doesn't
He's
wow
a
you
more
with
mobile Tom Brady.
anything.
But he
just
is legit.
He seems this preseason, from the second he walked in there, he looked like he knew where the hell he was going with that ball.
Yeah, I mean, he had an amazing season last year. He had a better season statistically than Joe Burrow, and everyone loved Joe Burrow last year.
Burrow.
And so,
Burrow's coming back, baby.
Yeah, for people to be hating on Mac Jones and Mac Jones to be slipping 15th overall, I think it was, that's a steal. That's great. So, like I said, as a Bills fan, I'm not a huge fan of that. So,
other news around the league. Big blow to Baltimore and their running back core, and if you're a fantasy pet in general, just kind of stinks to see a top tier or an upper tier running back go out. But J.K. Dobbins for the Baltimore Ravens has an ACL or MCL injury. He is done for the season.
unfortunately, done for the season. He was a rookie last year. Obviously, they moved on from Mark Ingram during the offseason, so the backfield was going to be, pretty much his, with a little bit of Gus Edwards. Now, Gus Edwards is going to have to be playing the major role, and I wonder if they're going to be actually passing more now since they don't have J.K. Dobbins and they don't have as much depth on the running back position.
That puts risers in my eyes, definitely obviously for Gus Edwards, but also for tight end Mark Andrews, who was already their clear number one option outside of Lamar Jackson doing it. But you definitely got to see those trending upward. We got.
I like, kind of a slight. I do like Hollywood Brown, Marquise Brown for them, but I mean, they did draft Bateman, so I do like throwing a dart throw, a sleeper at Rashad Bateman. So, but
Hurts Baltimore, no matter how you want to look at it. That is definitely a big blow. What do we got? What other? We got some banged up players around the league that, I mean, guys, you got an extra week for, I'm assuming most of you have an extra week this year. The NFL has expanded to 17 regular season games, 18 weeks total. And it could give you an extra game, which is definitely helpful in around draft time because got a guy maybe, you're worried if he's a little banged up. How soon is he going to get back? How many games is he going to miss? Are they going to rush him to get him back and hurt him? This could help that a little bit. We got guys that are banged up and down the league.
Yeah, some top guys. Obviously, Michael Thomas on the PUP list.
Just
so
at the
that
PUP.
means he's going to be anybody on the PUP list. It's the physically unable to perform. Will be out for a minimum of 6 weeks.
See,
Not
now
6
I read 5
games.
weeks.
So that's the thing. They have to be out for 6 weeks. For the Saints, it's 5 games in that 6 weeks. They have their bye week 6. So he would technically miss 5 games, but it is a 6-week period.
Okay. All right, that makes a little more sense.
So for him, it might be slightly less. So David Bakhtiari, left tackle for the Packers, also on that PUP list. So, I mean, that's, if I want to be picking, like, whatever, I have to decide between, like, Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, or Nick Chubb, I will fade away from Aaron Jones, and I'll decide to pick between Chubb and Eckler because of Bakhtiari's injury. I mean, he's arguably the top tackle in the league, so makes me a little scared of Aaron Jones and rushing and passing attack of the Packers. But
yeah, I mean, if anybody can get it done, it's Rodgers. But
of course, and he fills a lot of holes on that team. He makes everyone look a lot better. So, like I said, I'm more worried about the rushing game than the passing attack with Rodgers or Devontae Adams.
Agreed there. Carson Wentz. What's the status on Carson Wentz over there, Maddie? We got any major updates?
No major updates. He is practicing, but then went on the COVID list. So he is progressing well from the injury. So I would expect him back sooner than later. Week 2 or 3, I'm expecting.
Week 2 or 3, we're probably looking at. That's what I.
So
I don't think
pretty
he's going to come
good
back.
for his injury history and the wide range of time frame they gave, like 5 to 12 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like a few weeks ago when it first happened, they were thinking half the season, maybe.
Up to, like 6-7 games of the season.
So if you're a Colts fan, that's good news for you.
Yep.
If you're in a 2-quarterback league, such as 2 handsome guys on your screen right now, you could use all the depth at quarterback that you can get. So it'd definitely be nice. That's it. See Carson Wentz get back up on the horse a little bit. Never got no beefs with Mr. Wentz there.
Yeah.
Other banged up players. Steph Diggs didn't play 1 preseason game, but we feel that's precautionary, eh?
Yeah, that's just. Yeah,
because
they got their connection. They don't need to practice.
Woo, the Bills got nothing but money at the wideout position.
So,
and that will bring us into where is the money and where are they getting drafted? Let's bring up our updated rankings after all 3 preseason games have been played. It's nothing but cut day and kickoff, baby.
Okay. So what are you doing first, rookies or sleepers?
First, let's bring in our rookies. Let's take a look at the rooks we got rocking and rolling.
Oh, yeah.
So, obviously, quarterbacks, pretty easy. There's only going to be 5 that are really going to do anything, and
even one of them with Trey Lance, potentially, he might be pulling a Patrick Mahomes and sitting out the entire year. You never know. He could also start week 2.
All depends on how Garoppolo is looking there, but we're seeing pretty much eye to eye here on if you're going to be drafting one of these rookie quarterbacks. We got it drafted, especially guys. We do a keeper league, so we are allowed to keep one player kept after the 5th round, and getting a quality quarterback in the late rounds can certainly.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean we're nitpicking. Like I said, we're very close. Fields, Mac Jones. I just like Fields' rushing ability for fantasy-wise more, his value, with rushing. He's not the starter.
He's not the
currently,
starter. It's supposedly
so
Dalton.
Curveball, but I don't expect more than 4 games. I would be shocked if
Eddie Dalton
plays
lasts a
4
month. Yeah, I'd be shocked too. But for that reason, I'm saying if you're trying to get points out of your quarterback this year, then as far as rookies go, Trevor Lawrence finally looks like he's what we're expecting him to be.
Yeah.
He's going to have all the opportunity in the world there. They just got rid of Gardner Minshew. Right?
Correct. Yeah, disappointing with the news about Travis Etienne. He's done for this season. It was a Liz Frank injury, I'm pretty sure.
Another blow to the running back pool. That happened a couple of weeks ago, so it's not as breaking as the J.K. Dobbins. So hopefully, no matter when you drafted, that didn't sneak up and get you. But yeah, Mac Jones, now that he's got the starting role, I just feel like you're going to get your points out of him. Justin Fields, I definitely think probably has the higher ceiling. So if you're looking to draft a late round sleeper to maybe keep next year, or hope that,
And arguably, maybe outside of Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance has the highest ceiling of the rest of them, but
because nobody knows the hell is in. How many games did that guy play?
He might not play a game this year. He'll come in for snaps.
How many games did he play in his college career? He only played
1 season.
1 season.
Yeah, so there's a lot of question around him. Nothing against Zach Wilson.
Everything
against
Zach Wilson.
Jets.
Fuck the Jets.
Just the Jets.
Boo. Boo. Nobody likes the Jets. Come on.
They're going to be a rush first team.
Zach Wilson looked good in the preseason. I'll give him that. He didn't play week 3, I don't believe, but the first 2 weeks. First week he looked, second week he looked a lot better. I don't know. That he looks like he's fucking 16 years old, and the Jets are
at least he's not seeing ghosts, right?
Who knows? I mean, give him time. He hasn't gotten a chance to check out his sixth sense yet.
Yeah.
They got Robert Saleh coaching there now, so hopefully it won't be. Well, if you're a Jets fan, hopefully it won't be the dumpster fire that it has been since basically Rex Ryan. Again, Trey Lance, it depends on what happens. Garoppolo could be out freaking week 2, or Garoppolo could play good enough to get them to the Super Bowl again. Who knows?
Yeah.
With him, you'd think they want to maybe, if they could, take it, especially with Lance and his inexperience, take a year with him.
Oh, I think that would be the best, but it all depends on how Garoppolo's playing, and we kind of see it in the past. He's got a kind of a Jekyll and Hyde kind of history, and he's got health concerns. He can't stay healthy. So.
Right now, Mac Jones on this ADP is at 225, but I expect
obviously
that
it's
to
not
raise.
Updated for the the Cam Newton news. That ADP is based off of the past couple weeks, and
expect
it doesn't
that to go
factor
up
in
to
him being the starter.
To the 150s around, I'd say.
Yeah, I feel like he'll go right around with Fields. Ahead of Lance, I would assume. So in between, I'd say right around Fields. 130.
Yeah, I put him right there. Moving on, then, helping out Trey Lance if he does get out there will be rookie running back Trey Sermon.
Yep.
And looking at our running back comparisons, Najee Harris, easy coming in at your number 1 rookie running back potential, ADP 17.
Yeah.
That's high.
I mean, I like it a lot. I think 17's a lot more fair than what we had last year with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he was going like 10th.
Yeah. I definitely took, I think, Olaire in the first or second round of one of my leagues last year.
I mean, I just think that's a lot.
Leagues.
I think 17th is still a lot, but I feel like it's a much more fair price. And so, I mean, I'm not going to go all in. I'm not trying to draft him in my 10 leagues. I'm not going to draft him all leagues. But I would like at least a stock. I would like to draft him in 1, but I'm not going to reach.
If he does what he's supposed to do, Pittsburgh does what they always seem to do and run that ball effectively. Definitely, I'm not saying he's crazy high, but
I like him a lot. But in my first 2 picks, and maybe even 3, I like taking a little bit of a safer pick, and a little bit less risky versus later rounds. You know, I can shoot for the moon. I don't care. Like a 10th round pick, if I miss on my 10th round pick, it's not going to be the end of the world. But if I miss on my first or second round pick, it's going to hurt me and be a lot more detrimental. So I typically go a little bit more safe.
take it from a guy who missed all of his first round picks last year. Michael Thomas, boy, you hurt me. Dak Prescott got me, I think, with a third round or two.
I mean, not like Dak isn't safe. It's just injuries happen, and it'll affect the safest player or the most risky player too. So, I mean, that's part of it. It's just Saquon Barkley is a player I don't want to really touch because of the injury, risk there.
If he falls, could be good value, but
But he's got to fall to like 12 for me.
I see. I don't even know if I could take him in the second, and he's never getting to the third. So
I could take him early second. He would be a potential league winner in the second round. Like he could be the #1 overall running back. So like, it's tough. He could easily be the #1 overall running back. Give me
that Giants team isn't helping him out very much. Daniel Jones isn't looking very good in preseason.
Yeah, I mean they paid Galladay, so I do like the
leading
more
all
potential
those
now.
defensive
So
players off his ass. I don't know if I was
just gonna get rid of the people from the box and
if I was playing the
more
Giants,
green to run. So
I'd be making Daniel Jones try to beat me.
That's funny because
over his own
in a minute we'll go over sleepers for quarterbacks, and Daniel Jones is one of my sleepers. So
I mean he's getting so low, but
he's so low that it's like if he works out, because he does run the ball too. So it's the quarterbacks that have the dual threat that can run and get you points running the ball. Yeah, I mean you have to do so much less as a actual passer, which I don't believe in. Daniel Jones is my actual quarterback, an actual passer, but in fantasy, he's a lot more valuable.
Again, guys, we are basing this on a 2-quarterback draft. I know a lot of you are probably doing a 1-quarterback league where you will probably want to stay very far away from Daniel Jones if you're lucky, or if you
deeper leagues though too, and super late round flyer,
12 or 14.
super deep league. I mean, I think it's a worthwhile dart throw, worthwhile.
It's a crapshoot down there.
Yeah,
somebody down there at the bottom of those between Ben and Daniel Jones and freaking Wentz and Baker Mayfield and all them. One of them are going to shoot out. Next at running back for rooks. We flop it here. I got Javonte Williams from Denver. You got Michael Carter. I get that. Michael Carter is penciled in right now as the #1 back in New York.
It's more quantity than quality. He's just going to get more touches, at least guaranteed that I know right now. You know, they're not paying a Melvin Gordon in New York. They're paying Melvin Gordon in Denver. So
They're paying Melvin Gordon.
There's going to be 1A, 1B. So, yeah.
It will not be long before Denver is off the Melvin Gordon train. I tried to ride the train last year.
I've
I tried
never
to hype
liked
it up.
Melvin Gordon.
No, I tried to hype it up.
Yeah.
To no avail. I think week 3 he had a decent week, and I was like, this is it. Here we go. This is my big play. That hurt. That was a no bueno move there. So that's why I see Williams popping up. I know Carter's got a little something nagging him. I don't know how big it is. We both come in with Sermon at number 4. Obviously, San Francisco's always running by committee.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they run the ball, if not the most outside of like Baltimore, but they run it very, very effectively. So, and we get to Chuba Hubbard. I only put him over Stevenson just because if McCaffrey goes down, Hubbard would be potentially a top 10 running back during the week. Versus if Damian Harris goes down, it's still a New England running back, and there's 10 years of history that there really hasn't been like a stud New England running back. So
now, yeah, you never. Every time you think you got a beat on a New England running back, it
goes to the next
guy.
guy.
The fourth, it skips over like 2 guys in rotation.
So.
It goes to like the 4th guy and all around. Definitely, though, yeah, I think they got rid of Sony Michel because of Stevenson looking good.
I agree.
Is it Chuba Hubbard? Is it Chuba Hubbard? If it is
couldn't
Chuba Hubbard, unless you come to the Bills, I'm calling you Chuba Hubbard because this is too much fun. Chuba Hubbard. It is. It sounds like the name of a bulldog or something. You know? A big old fat bulldog, Chuba Hubbard. He's coming at ADP at 166, handcuffed to McCaffrey.
Yeah, I like it.
You got to think they're going to take it a little easier on McCaffrey this year. I mean, they can't give him his. They got to take away a little bit of his freaking workload if they want to.
I'm not worried about McCaffrey, but just in case, like that's the play. I don't think he's going to lose too much touches, but like I said, he could be instantly a top 10 running back. So it's huge. And also it depends on how you feel toward the Sam Darnold move. I potentially like Sam Darnold. I think he was just wasted in the Jets.
He's definitely got more potential now. This is the most potential he's had
in New
since
York.
the draft.
Like, gangrene's terrible. Like you cut off your leg, so it's terrible.
It was, just.
No, I don't believe.
When you're seeing ghosts.
Adam Gase. Adam Gase is one of the worst coaches ever.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I don't know how he got another job. He's terrible. So.
I mean, that wasn't even his rookie season. He was saying that ghost shit, was it? It was like his.
No, that was probably his 3rd year.
Third year.
Yeah, seeing ghosts.
3rd year.
Rough. He probably had his best season in his rookie year because Adam Gase was not there. So.
Crazy draft class, you know. Darnold and Rosen were looking like number 1 and 2 for years, you know.
Yeah.
Josh Allen came out of freaking nowhere. Lamar Jackson was.
Everybody knew him. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, but he was the running guy, so it's not like a typical.
Yeah, I mean he's taken almost the last pick in the first round there by Baltimore.
Yep.
Who else? And Baker Mayfield, right?
Yep, Baker Mayfield, 1st overall.
So. Yeah, Rosen is back and is now in Atlanta.
Yeah, his career is still alive.
He threw a preseason touchdown. Hey, good for Josh Rosen. Thank God we got the right Josh. Holy fuck! All right,
on to our rookie receiver / tight ends.
The only reason we got the / tight end is for one man.
Yeah, honorable mention, Kyle Pitts. Yeah.
His name is Kyle Pitts. You got Pitts down at 3.
Just because his position, he's a tight end. Like, I just couldn't put him at 1. I like him, but
Right now,
even though I hate
at
Tua,
40,
Jalen Waddle, I think, is going to get some touches. It's going to be Jalen Waddle and Mike Gesicki getting the ball in Miami. So
Miami always manages, no matter how shitty their passing offense is, to have a relevant wide receiver, whether it's, Jarvis Landry or Gesicki or
yeah,
no. Now Jalen Waddle, hopefully, will be filling that role. I got Pitts up at number 1 because with the departure of Julio Jones, they went so high on him. Would I draft him at 40? Fuck no.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Tight ends take the longest out of any position in the NFL to just like get up to speed. Yeah, I mean that's too early.
Fourth round is high.
Fourth round.
I'm looking to be keeping Calvin Ridley in the 4th round this year, so I get him.
What's your hate on Jamar Chase? You have him ranked 6th.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, I know he's got like kind of the yips going on right now.
He's got the yips. Always got the yips. You don't even say that in front of Ted Lasso.
Oh yeah,
because
he's
got a serious case of the yips, Matty Ice.
He's got a lot of yips, but I still believe in his talent, and I believe in his quarterback, and I believe in their connection back from college, now to the NFL. So I just can't get over that.
Guys, if you disagree with any of this or you super agree with one of us, probably me, I would imagine, you can tune in or you can give a call right now to the hotline. Numbers on the bottom of your screen, Fantasy Insider Hotline.
Hell yeah.
Who knows if you'll get through because it's a pretty popular line. That's why it's so hot, But,
where's the brooch? There you go.
Hey! But I gotta say, Jamar Chase's yips he is, not only is he dropping everything in the preseason games, he's dropping everything in practice, too. It's not like he's just getting scared in the games. He's scared all the time, it seems.
It's definitely interesting. I gotta see it a couple weeks. I don't know. I just don't. Compared to the other guys on the list, I just don't see the other guys overtaking him. I don't know. Ultimate sleeper is it Rondale Moore?
Rondale Moore!
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I like Rondale Moore a lot, too.
Got, shout out to Larry Fitz. I think he's going to take the number 3 role. I don't believe in what's the Bengals wide receiver they went? AJ Green. I don't really believe that he's going to do much. I think it's going to be Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins, and Rondale Moore. So
I like the way Rondale Moore is looking. I got Devontae Smith, man. Heisman winner. He's number 1 already in Philly. They're going to be passing. Jalen Hurts is going to be chucking it, especially now that they brought Minshew in behind to kind of force his hand a little bit.
They are going to be down. I'll give you that. I don't think they're going to be leading many games. So, potential garbage points in fantasy. It's nothing really against him. I just couldn't rate him against higher than Waddle, Chase, or Pitts.
I like both the quarterbacks on Philly better than I like the starting quarterback in Miami at the moment. That could change, I suppose. Keep the lookout for the Deshaun Watson fucking scenario that's out there in Houston right now. But Jalen Waddle is he's looked good.
Yeah.
Again, it all depends really on Tua at 83, getting him in the 8th round, maybe 9th. That's not too bad regardless what you're doing in those rounds. If you're looking for a rookie wide receiver, especially in a keeper league or any type of dynasty league or something like that. You got Pitts at third there. We've been over that.
And then, like, deeper guys, I mean, you got St. Brown for Detroit. I mean, somebody's got to catch the ball there. So I like that. Marshall for Carolina. I mean, last year Carolina supported 3 top 25 wide receivers. And DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and Curtis Samuel. So Marshall comes in, taking over the Curtis Samuel role potentially in that offense. Obviously, he's a new quarterback, but I still believe in the overall system. Might not be top 25, but I still think he potentially has a top 30 role. So, yeah, I think it's a nice late round sleeper, late round flyer that you could take. And at that point, you know, that's found money at that point.
Found money at that point, baby. Found money. That's what we're about here for you. Obviously, you can get your top 5 from anybody, right? You're here for some in-depth knowledge. Matty Ice's knowledge is always right on point. I hope that my card catalog is evident that it's been updating a little bit. The Rolodex is a little slow. We're still working on dial-up there, but it is getting there.
The DOS system over there.
In my defense, I usually learn the rosters in depth because of Madden, and with the next gen limbo that I'm in with Madden right now, just doesn't make fiscal sense to go make that purchase. And we're talking about my fiscal responsibility earlier.
Yeah.
So that's me being fiscally responsible. It's also Madden needs to get their shit together. At least make the next gen game on PC or something. Come on, EA, stop fucking around. NFL, step in. Get rid of that license that they got. Let 2K get a crack at it. Even if it's for one damn season, just get EA back on their shit, you know? So those are rookies. Tops. Let's just get into the sleepers then, because that's what we really love. We love the sleepers. Obviously, those are our rooks. A lot of your rooks are going to be your sleepers, but if you want your sleepers outside of your rookies, we got this nice list for you guys. As far as quarterback sleepers, there isn't too many, so you will see a couple. We got Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence both on there. I got them on there for sleepers for quarterbacks. But as far as running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, those are all not rookies. None of those guys are rookies. So these are sleepers around 7th round or later. You can get that aren't rookies. Quarterbacks, obviously, we touched on Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones and a bit of the rookie talk. But Matt Ryan, 162. Jameis Winston, 179. Carson Wentz, 224. Matty's also got Ryan Fitzpatrick at 190. Daniel Jones at 222. Matty, of those guys, outside of the rooks there that we just mentioned, who would you put your money on?
Oh, I'm putting my money on Fitzy. I got you.
Ryan
I like the offense.
Fitzpatrick.
Hell yeah. Buffalo, you know, gotta represent.
We fucking love us some Fitzpatrick here in Buffalo.
He loves us.
And he loves us. A lot of love. A lot of love.
It would be him or Winston. I would tend to pick Fitzpatrick over Winston just because of the health of his wide receivers. Scary Terry is legit. They brought in Curtis Samuel. They have Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick in the backfield.
That's a
I like
sneaky
that
Washington team.
Yeah. Jameis Winston.
They're in the
There's
NFC
really no wide
East.
receivers right now. Michael Thomas is out 6 weeks, 5 games.
Alvin Kamara.
It's one guy. I don't like the wide receiver core.
Because he's got to play two positions?
So I would like Fitz.
I'm high on Kamara this year.
I am too. I did draft him in 2 leagues, and I just traded him away.
But yes, outside, their wide receiver core is hurting over there. Then Washington
they got rid of
team,
Emmanuel Sanders. Thank you. Buffalo's gained there.
Big fan of that one. He's going to make the list. Don't you worry, y'all.
Guys. So I just, yeah, I would be going with Fitzpatrick. I like the value, and I don't see anyone behind him taking the job from him. Unlike last year when Tua Tagovailoa did not deserve his job, but he lost the job. So
I took Tua in like the last round.
yeah,
I was hoping, I was hoping for
Yeah.
sleeper magic. It was terrible. It was shouldn't have done it. What the hell was I doing? Stay away from Dolphins and Jets. Need to learn my damn lesson.
So running back sleepers. I mean, you went with the obvious Gus Edwards. Obviously
Trending on up.
with the injured J.K. Dobbins. I kind of left that out. I was going more deeper.
I just figured I'd bring it up for the peoples.
Yeah, I like it, but I
Nerd TV.
I brought in some later ones. So we got Sony Michel for the Rams. I mean, they traded, a pretty good package to the Patriots
And
for
I'm
him.
not sold on Daryl Henderson. I didn't like him last year. He serviced me for a game or two, but other than that, he was pretty much just detrimental, and he's nicked up too already, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and even their backfield behind that, I think it's Xavier Jones is banged up as well. So I'm just,
Make a trade. They're going to
it's
use
like
him.
you follow the money if they pay the guy, but also you follow the stock that they gave up. Literally draft picks. I mean, they gave up a 4th-round pick for him.
Sean McVay does not
Pretty
have
good.
a lot of regard for draft picks.
No, they don't. No. And I don't know if that's more Sean McVay or Les Snead, their GM. But yeah, like the draft pick is like candy to them. They just throw it out. Throw it out. Beads in New Orleans. Hey, here you go.
I love beats
so-
and candy.
Yeah. No.
I'd be catching it. I'd be catching all them picks. Catching all them draft picks.
So, I mean, we both agree on Philip Lindsay in Houston. Starting running back. I mean, somebody's got to touch the ball there. So.
You got, what's his, who's penciled in as number 2? What's his name?
David Johnson, your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
David
there.
Johnson is,
So-
he might be considered a sleeper. David Johnson's days are well behind him, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones. Who do you pick between those two? They also bring in
They have Gio
my
Bernard,
boy
too.
Giovanni Bernard
Yeah.
from Cincinnati. I made the mistake. Ronald Jones.
Yeah, if I'm picking one, I'm picking Ronald Jones, but I'm probably going to stay away from that backfield just because bringing in Giovanni Bernard, scared me more than anything, is that, he's a good back. I mean, obviously he was the backup to Joe Mixon in Cincinnati.
For God knows what reason.
I don't know, yeah, for
If you're
6
watching
years.
this show and you are looking for any advice, stay the fuck away from Joe Mixon.
Unless you
For
can get him for 35th.
the
overall,
love of
super
God.
late.
He is the Jay Cutler of running backs, man.
Underperformed.
Underperform, and the 2 games that he is going to play, you're not going to play him those games, and then you're going to play him the next game, and he's just going to ream you. Joe Mixon. That's one of my least favorite fantasy players. It's always consensus. Take Joe Mixon. Oh, it's a good value. You got to get Mixon. And then it's halfway through the season. Oh, yeah, I would have never taken Mixon. God damn it. I'm the expert this year. Look at me.
Any reason
the
for
expert
Booker?
now.
For Booker on the list there?
Devontae Booker. 188. Obviously, he is handcuffing Barkley. And
Is it more because of Barkley's injury history?
I would say, yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough.
I would say, yeah. Probably maybe if we get another episode Nerd Show in or any specials before our drafts, maybe pull out best handcuffs to take a look at. But
That's good, yeah.
But Booker definitely handcuff ability. That's why Chuba Hubbard made, Chuba Hubbard made the
rookie list. Yeah.
made the rookie list for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I went with the 2 deep guys for J.D. McKissick and James White, 2 receiving backs, and I like their quarterbacks now with Ryan Fitzpatrick in Washington and now Mac Jones, who is a comparable quarterback that actually throws the ball and is accurate.
He's not. Cam's been duffing
so
that ever since his show.
I like James White's stock value. You know, he's super cheap. Whatever.
193.
3-4 receptions a game. That's 4 points as a floor. Get some rushing yards, a couple, probably not too much, but he'll more be in the receiving game, third downs. He's gonna be their third down back.
Not bad depth to add to your roster. That's what we're trying to give you. As we wander on down here to wide receiver sleepers, higher sleepers, round 8, round 9. I got Robbie Anderson, Latavius Chenault.
Yeah, Laviskis. I don't know.
Laviskis.
We'll go with
I wrote it down
whatever.
somewhere, guys.
We might have different
Damned if I can find
names,
it.
but it's actually interesting. We have a lot of
Laviska.
the similar Laviska.
Laviska Chenault.
So you went with Robbie Anderson for Carolina. I went with Marshall for Carolina.
Getting a lot better value there for Marshall.
Yeah,
100
I mean, a
picks
lot
later.
more unknown. I like Robbie Anderson a lot. Obviously, 2 years ago they played together. Sam Darnold, now the quarterback of Carolina. Robbie Anderson was a Jet 2 years ago, so they
Robbie
have the
Anderson's
connection.
always productive, you know.
Yeah, solid at 81. I like it. But yeah, I went more like sleeper and a little bit more dark horse.
Starting off the hundreds here,
but
Tyler Boyd.
yeah. Oh, I love Tyler Boyd. He's the best wide receiver in that trio with him, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase, and he's being drafted last of the three. So that's just absolutely ridiculous. But that's great for me when I'm drafting, so I don't care. But it's actually absolutely ridiculous.
That was another one of my explosive trades that I made last year. Got him.
Yeah.
Burrow went right down. Picked up Breeze, and Breeze cracked most of the ribs.
Yeah.
At least the ones that he could see. Yeah. Michael Thomas hurt me. Dak Prescott hurt me. OBJ hurt me. Galladay was in and out
Enough
all
with
damn
your
season.
sob story.
I know.
Stop.
It's a whole new damn season. Let's see. Curtis Samuel, we already know.
Yeah, I mean that is one of
God
my
damn it! I don't got the
one of my
guarantees.
One of my loves for this season.
I was working on the guarantee button too, Maddie. I just ran out of time again.
It's okay.
God damn it!
Marvin Jones the third. So you went Jacksonville wide receiver. I went the
What's
underrated
Jones? Third, fourth on
classic
that.
underrated Marvin Jones the third. I believe he's had 8 or 9 touchdowns the past 2 years combined, like each year. He's the only wide receiver in the league who's done that. So, and people always underrate him. He's always just forgotten about. But he gets his touches, he gets his yards, and he gets his touchdowns. And at 148, almost 150 overall, 15th round pick, like that's 10-man league.
He's
steal.
downgrading. What do you think? He's downgrading a little bit, going from Stafford down to Trevor Lawrence there.
I mean, slightly, but he's still going to be a viable target in that offense. It's going to be Chenault himself and DJ Chark. And DJ Chark's kind of been banged up. So I'm thinking a big season for Marvin Jones. Well, I mean, a classic Marvin Jones season. 70 receptions, 900 yards, 800 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So solid depth and plug and play at certain times. So.
Marshall, we already went over. Got a lot of our depth receivers coming out of Jacksonville, Carolina.
And Buffalo. You went a lot of Buffalo, which I agree with Emmanuel Sanders, Gabe Davis. You've got Cole Beasley, too.
And Cole Beasley. You're talking
none
about
of
going to
these
be
guys are
one of
being
the,
drafted.
if not the number one passing attack in the NFL.
Yeah.
And you're talking about Cole Beasley, first off, just ranked by the players at number 96, coming off second team All-Pro season.
Yeah,
with,
they don't give those out for nothing. Second
with
team
a
All-Pro.
COVID chip on his shoulder as big as the city of Buffalo right now. You got Gabe Davis, who is just He is the
stud.
future wide receiver here in Buffalo.
You watched the playoff games last year, and you'll see why we have him rated, as a sleeper.
Check out his preseason this year.
He's took ballets. You can tell that his toe tapping on the sidelines.
Fucking
They are crisp. Oh, we can't do
goddamn
that.
swan. Goddamn swan.
Yeah,
Got
it's
them
beautiful.
Fred
It's
Flintstone
beautiful.
twinkle toes.
I wanted to do the kiss of the fingers with my injured arm. So I couldn't.
Oh yeah, with the bad arm. Oh,
We
that's not
tried for a
amore,
second. We're
huh?
like, nope, can't do it.
That's not amore.
Nah.
Oh, I can't wait to bejewel your sling. I'll have to buy a bejeweler, but I will
Yeah.
just to. Oh man, if you end up sacco,
Oh,
we're
no,
definitely gonna
that's-
saccoize
That is
that.
never gonna happen.
We're
never
gonna
gonna happen.
saccoize that. Hey, never say never.
No, never.
Never say never. Marquez Callaway. I don't know if you've been watching
Nolans?
man.
Nolans?
this man out in Nolans, but we were talking about how they are hurting at wide receiver. Callaway, my goodness. Have you seen some of the catches this guy's making?
I
Diving
have,
one
yeah.
hands, and not just one. He's got a couple of them. He's been catching nothing but everything in touchdowns.
Yeah.
Gonna have Jameis chucking that son of a bitch out there,
Somebody got to catch the ball.
and he can't get interceptions.
I mean,
so
I was just going to say that. Not only the defenders,
Yeah.
but somebody on offense actually.
he might get a
That's
batted
the best
pass. I don't know.
So.
Get the the .25 for a batted pass.
Uh,
I'm liking Callaway there. Obviously, Sanders, Jalen Rager. If number 2 in his second year,
Yeah.
behind rookie Devontae Smith, and he's like I said, I definitely think there's going to be a lot. It's going to be a pass-happy offense in Philadelphia. I'm not sold on.
like we said
Sanders.
before, I think they're going to be down. So, yeah, I mean, I like it.
So I definitely like Rager there. Who you got? KJ Hamler out there in Denver.
Yeah, I mean, with Bridgewater as the quarterback, I would say, as I said earlier, Carolina offense, when he was in Carolina last year, boasted 3 top 25 wide receivers.
Gotta
They
like
have
Bridgewater over
Cortland
Locke.
Sutton, and they have Jerry Jeudy. So, and they also have Tim Patrick, but I like KJ Hamler. He's more of the deep threat, and he'll burn you. Like I said, total deep sleeper. Tyrell Williams for Detroit. Somebody's got to catch the ball in Detroit. So I'm gonna
That's
throw
what
a
you're
dart
saying
there. And I put both Kansas City wide receivers on there. So I don't know who the number 2 wide receiver in that offense is. It's
McCole Hardman, baby.
I don't really.
Is
is he the returner?
Sammy
is he
gone.
gonna be a true number 2 wide receiver?
Sammy Watkins gone. It's definitely going to get McCole Hardman some more opportunities,
Oh yeah.
no doubt. At 135, I mean, you're in the 13th round there. You got a kicker and a defense. You don't got too many more picks outside of that. So
Yeah.
If-
Pringle was ADP
Pringle.
of
What you pop? You
621,
can't stop.
and Demarcus Robinson was
plays best at
was
MSG.
999. So that means undrafted and nowhere basically is being drafted. So I don't mind taking a dart throw last round. Could be something
Wide
to get ahead of the waiver wire. That offense. I'm gonna pick. So I mean, as you can tell with ours, we both have a lot. Buffalo, Kansas City on there. We both believe in high-powered offenses, but also teams are going to be down, like a Jacksonville, a Philly, a Detroit. These teams don't have the best teams around them. We think they're going to be losing. So how about garbage points? Just keep catching the ball late. So
I mean,
that's
I love Dak Prescott, and the number one reason I love some Dak Prescott is because he is one of the best garbage time quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah, thanks to one of the worst coaches in the NFL, Mike McCarthy.
Yep, and a
So-
defense that couldn't care less about playing
yeah.
defense.
True that.
Rounding out our sleepers, guys, here at the end of Fantasy Insider. Hope we gave you a little bit of insight. We have flex positions because tight ends are just such a drop-off around the board that we don't like to handcuff. But we do know that there are tight ends that are worth it, and there are plenty of you who are playing tight ends as a mandatory position. So as far as tight end sleepers go, second-year tight end Logan Thomas converted from a quarterback over there in Washington.
Yeah.
Fitzy going to be chucking him the ball, 104. If you got to grab yourself a tight end, I think you can expect big things out of him.
The only reason I didn't go with Logan Thomas, I didn't want to love like all Washington players. You know, I already had Fitz and Curtis Samuel and J.D. McKissick. So I just couldn't.
Got to lean off a little bit there. Yes, I see.
I'm not a Washington fan. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I like where they're being drafted this year. I think honestly, even Terry McLaurin. I didn't put him on the list of sleepers because he's a second-round, third-round pick, but I love where he's being drafted. I love honestly as much Washington as I can get this year. I'm taking.
Scary Terry isn't nobody's sleeping on Scary Terry this year.
So
he definitely went under the radar maybe the last couple of years, but not this year. Number 2, I got your number 1.
Yep.
That is Tyler Higbee going over to a supposed to be pass-happy offense there in Los Angeles. New signal caller Matt Stafford and Sean McVay's new play toy. They like to pass to their tight ends there for sure, and Higbee is number 1 on the depth chart there now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason I rated him as my number 1 tight end sleeper is because the third guy on my list, Gerald Everett, former LA Ram, went to Seattle, so that kind of freed up, the tight end depth chart, competition for him. So I clear-cut number 1, and based on their roster, they used to do a couple, 2 tight end sets. I don't think they're going to do as much this year, especially with a good quarterback versus a shitty quarterback in Goff. So Stafford's being there, they're going to light it up. Not less worried about blocking.
Jared Goff's going to shock the world.
Yeah. Okay. And with the coach that what was his press conference like? Bite the kneecap. the
Bite
people?
the kneecap. Yep.
Yeah.
Bite the kneecaps.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Yeah. That guy's scary.
Yeah, you can say that.
And we wish him the best, I guess. Then you got going to the right across the locker room there, right across the hallway, over to the Chargers. Jared Cook coming in at 168.
Yeah, I'm not like totally in love with Jared Cook. It's more based on who's throwing the ball. I'm a big fan of Justin Herbert.
We like who's throwing him the ball this year for sure. Justin Herbert is rapidly moving up lists. He is neck and neck with Rodgers on a lot of the draft boards. Almost a 50-50 call right there. Obviously, you talked about Everett moving over, coming from the Rams down to Seattle. He rounds out your top 3 tight end sleepers at 196. Clearly the farthest down the board. About 40, 50 picks above him, I got Jonnu Smith. Big-time Tennessee tight end last couple years, coming over to New England. We know Belichick likes to use his tight ends.
Oh, yeah.
Rookie quarterback's best friend and safety blanket. Always his tight end. Jonnu Smith, big, mean, nasty. I think he's going to fit in New England. And I keep him, especially if you're starting tight ends, keep him on your radar, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I like him. The only scare is that there's another tight end in the building, in Hunter Henry.
I
But
kind of forget about Hunter Henry.
Can't stay healthy, so I like Jonnu Smith. If I'm picking one of them, I definitely want Jonnu Smith.
Especially at the value there.
Yeah.
Getting him in about the 15th round there. So
Can't go wrong at that.
A lot of leagues go 16, 17 rounds. So you are, again, getting him to clean up your draft there at the end. And Matty Ice that is going to do it for our new rankings for rookies and sleepers here after week 3 of the preseason complete. That is your Fantasy Insider, and I cannot frickin' wait to get some goddamn real drafts going. How do you feel about that, Maddie?
Oh, I'm super pumped. I've had three drafts so far out of my 10 leagues, potentially 11th, potentially adding another
11 leagues.
Yeah. I mean, everyone just keeps asking me, and I'm like, if you need somebody to fill the squad, sure. Why not?
Well, your recreational sports have certainly taken a bit of a back seat for the next 12 weeks. So
yeah.
I guess if you're going to injure your fucking shoulder, now isn't the worst time in the whole world to do it.
I got plenty to keep me busy.
Would have been nice if we
disappointed
could,
I can't be there for the final couple games.
For the
squad.
final couple games of softball. Champs last year.
Yep. Trying to be back-to-back defending champs.
About to be champs again this year. Let's, you got to feel it. And we wish. What's the team name over there? The North End.
I mean that's what it is, but we're really the 7-1-6ers.
7-1-6ers.
Yep.
Let's go 7-1-6ers. 2 weeks. Maybe we'll have some behind-the-scenes coverage of the game or something for you guys. You never know. Because over here at Nerd TV, we're geeked out, baby. Woo! Maddie, it's been a fun show, and as always, at the end of our show, we like to end it with a little bit of your Geeked Out Clips of the Week. Brought to you by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust. Maddie, this week on our Geeked Out Clips of the Week, we got some amusement park rides gone wrong. We've got swan songs called out to professional golfers, and we've got imitation Bills Mafia members. Where do you want to go first?
We'll save for the best for last, which is the Bills Mafia.
Agreed. Let's get out. I wanted to get to the Erie County Fair this year, Maddie.
Okay.
And I didn't make it out there, unfortunately.
So
but
is that a
after
good thing?
seeing this video, maybe, just maybe, I got lucky. Now, I have never seen this. This is, it's like fun. Oh, the wings flip around. You're in a little rocket
pilot.
ship. This man is off the rails right now, Matty Ice.
Is that supposed to be spinning like that?
I can't imagine that it is, and how he has not thrown up all over himself right now is a
I just
mystery
want
to me.
the Sandlot music to come out and everyone would be puking.
Right, with the big chew.
Yeah.
the what was it, the Big League Chew? No, that was the gum. Oh, some Big League Chew, delicious. But yeah, when they pack all the tobacco in their lip and go around. Yeah, that one would make Smalls and Benny the Jet puke for sure. Again, I like. He already looks like he doesn't really want to be on this ride, you know? Which is another reason I think that he's not intending to do this.
Oh my god, he's flipping out.
Of course.
Everyone's like spinning halfway or whatever.
You know the drunk
literally
carny.
constantly doing 360.
The drunk carny is just laughing his ass off. Like, please hit the stop button. Yeah, sure, buddy. Keep on spinning.
Yeah, right.
Keep on spinning. Is this a fair? That's a pretty big roller coaster behind them. This looks like a low budget. This is a Five Flags.
Potentially, yeah.
Couldn't afford the Six Flag. Yeah. That was a rough-looking carnival ride. Moving
Yeah, I don't
along,
wanna be on that one.
I don't know who here is a fan of golf, but this man
This guy.
can only make your day on the links a bit better.
Hey, Johnny, you got some of the broadest shoulders on tour, man. Keep it up, big cat. Keep it up. Just a brick.
What the?
Just an absolute brick. A lot of testosterone flowing through the white lightning right now. Why not you, Big Kepka? Let it dangle, big cat. How about Mr. Shoffley just hunting flag sticks this afternoon? Come on now, there it is.
There's a little
Tip
tip.
of the spider. About a couple birdie knuckles here, Xander. About a couple birdie. Hey, why not us? Why not us, baby? Come on now. Got news for you, Bryson. That pink polo's coming for blood today. That pink polo's doing some damage today. Give me Johnny Vegas at plus 2500.
Oh my god, I love the commentary.
Give me the White Lightning, the Cinderella Kid. Take me to the promised lands, White Lightning. Phil, you don't look a day over 30, pal. Who pulls off the salmon pink better than Tony Finau?
Tony Finau.
He loves these. Like,
Loves
hell yeah.
it. Loved it. How would that guy not make every golf broadcast a little bit better?
That is hilarious.
You don't gotta
A
be
White Lightning.
you don't gotta be obnoxious with this guy, but there is no way.
No, he's not like.
Little break every couple hours. Let this guy get in there. Ah,
There's no,
You're definitely
obscenities or
bringing in new
anything. It's
fans.
just like, oh yeah.
Definitely
look at that.
bringing in
Salmon.
new
Oh,
fans.
White Lightning. Yeah, that's cool. It's
Definitely.
like funny little commentary.
I
mean, he might be able to replace me. He's probably going to do better at this than me.
I thought you'd like that, Matty Ice, because I know you are a big golfer. Again,
Give it up
luckily
for Xander Schauffele on that. Got the gold medal. Fucking stud. Killed it in the Olympics.
you actually know the results. I didn't
Yep.
even know what this was from.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little while ago, but that was not. I don't think that was the Olympics, but he killed it at the Olympics. So, and Xander Schauffele was the guy who gave him the knuckles. So, yeah, he likes the fans. Good dude.
DeChambeau wasn't
No.
no.
Bryson, yeah,
He's just always a dick. But that brings us to our final geeked out clip of the week, Maddie. And guys, we told you once, and we'll tell you again and again and again. We are from Buffalo, New York. All right.
Yep.
Born and raised
There we go.
on this red, white, and blue. All right. Ain't no bandwagon. This is a way of life. All right. My grandfather died a week before the Washington Redskins Super Bowl on his deathbed. He wished for us to win a Super Bowl. And we're going to get it for him this year, Grandpa Howie. You're goddamn right, Grandpa Howie. Because the imitators and the fakers are going down, and we're going to start with an amateur. Guys, if you don't know how to get thrown through a table and you haven't been doing it since you were a small child, just don't do it. Don't do it when you're older. All right? Don't do it when you've already made terrible decisions on the tattoo on your arm and you want to keep it going. Morons doing things at the top. You could see top right-hand corner. Ain't as easy as it looks, Bills Mafia. Maddie, I always love getting your good old reactions on these ones, you know? Little slow-mo. Got all right height. Oh,
He, like,
no.
broke his own leg there.
Oh, and the right ankle is snapped.
What do you mean?
I broke my ankle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, kid.
Yeah. Stupid. You gotta go more sumo. Like, you gotta pick him up at, like...
You start under the armpits at least here, especially when you got the leverage there. Or you get underneath the butt, really get high up and slam.
I mean, the kid that got picked up is stupid for tucking his leg. Like, what the fuck? You know you're gonna get done.
Yep.
Amateurs
all
both
around,
of
Maddie.
them. Bunch of morons.
Amateurs all around, Maddie. And he still didn't break the goddamn table.
No, he's still laying on it.
You might have busted your shoulder, but you made that fucking catch and you won the game, didn't you, Maddie?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that's how we do in Buffalo. We don't break our fucking ankles on
You play to win the game.
power bombs.
Yeah. My mom's like,
if we do, we go through that damn
why'd you
table.
do that? Why, you could have just let it go. I was like, no, Ma. We play to win the game.
We play to win the game. Rest in peace.
We're talking
Denny
about
Green.
playoffs. Playoffs right now.
Yeah, that was not practice.
Nah. Well worth it. But feeling it.
Broken ankle. Graphic content.
Yeah. That was
You
a
could tell.
poor pickup.
You could tell that, you know, that,
I mean,
that
what
starfish
is it? Dress
tattoo.
shoes? He's picking them up in dress shoes?
No, those are some Nikes.
No. The brown shoes?
Oh, yeah. I can't tell. Are those boots or those? Nah, I
like
think
dress
those are boots. He's got the black socks on. So it's a little hard to see. Usually you call out the stuff. Oh, look at that.
What do you mean?
He Dak Prescott.
Yeah, at least
his
he's not
ankle.
slamming his leg on the ground like Dak did. Freaked me out even more.
Yeah, Dak was pissed. Dak was like, this shit is fucked.
Is this real? Like, oh.
That Dak knew that shit was fucked. Oh. Maddie, we made it.
We did. Good show.
12:05 on the eastern seaboard over here. It has been a pleasure as always, guys.
As always, yep.
You catch us next week, maybe at 10:30 Tuesday. It depends, because we may have a draft, a real deal draft that we got to do. If we are doing it, then I don't see why there's any reason we couldn't
To you live.
turn the broadcast cams on. You know, we might not be able to attend everybody as much as we like to, but we'll give you a little behind-the-scenes look.
Yeah.
See what goes on over here at the Nerd TV
Mars
headquarters.
like sweating when he's drafting, real freaking out and like panic picking the wrong player. Yeah.
Wait till you see me sweating, eating the cheese and meat
And I'll
dip
be like,
that I'm
here,
gonna make.
pink, I'll take that guy. Pink, I'll take that guy. Pink, take that guy. Calm,
All those guys
cool,
are bad
collected.
guys that he just chose, everybody.
Nah. Nah.
Because when I make picks, it sounds like this.
No. That's why
Maddie takes a pick.
fucking studs.
Money picks coming to you. So, guys, either we're going to have a show for you next Tuesday or we're going to have a show for you next Tuesday. So, God damn it, we really hope you tune in.
Yeah.
And we hope you had a fun time. We had everything we hoped. I believe it was working. So if you're on the Twitch and you got to check out some of the interactive buttons or see the new chat or any of the follow icons, you know, we hope you had fun with that. We hope more people tune in. And again, you can catch us every Tuesday at twitch.tv/Marsmatic, or you can go check out Nerd TV over on YouTube. Check out our channel over there where you can catch all past episodes of The Nerd Show, plus more. I got Fire Stick tutorials coming in there, maybe some old music videos.
Old school.
Fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. So stop in, check that out. Matty Ice, you got anything else for the people?
Last shout out to our sponsors, I guess.
Ooh, a little last shout out always.
So,
Brought to you by
Soden Bowl.
Ooh, hosting professional level esports leagues since 2009. And our friends over at
Allied Plumbing and Heat. 719-339-9118. Give them a call in the greater Colorado Springs area for any of your commercial plumbing and heating needs.
Allied Plumbing and Heat.
A name you can trust.
Woo! And always got our good friends. Again, let's see what else we got. Always got our good friends at AJ's CBD and Spa. Guys, if you are outside the Myrtle Beach area in South Carolina, or you are over here in Western New York, don't forget to check out AJ's CBD Spa, the #1 cannabis-infused spa and skincare center in Western New York. Innovative stuff they're doing over there. Jessica Bell, founder, owner, good friend of the show. We had her on. You can check out the YouTube channel if you want to.
Episode 5.
Episode 5. If you want to get caught up to date on what J-Bell's got going on over there.
Yeah.
So, guys, it is always fun And
It was our pleasure.
it was definitely our pleasure over here at Nerd TV on the Nerd Show. For Matty Ice, this is Mars Matic, and we are wishing y'all the most wonderful of days, everybody. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.